How's it going, everyone? This is Yosef back here with another video, and I hope you're having an amazing week so far. So if you paid attention to my last video, then you know I promised that I would make a video about how you can potentially save money with your car insurance even without having to buy a dedicated set of winter tires. And I'm going to get to that by the end of the video, I promise. But before I do, if you haven't had a chance to check out that last video, please go take a look at the description below. I've put a link for it there so you can go and take a look and be all caught up to where we are today. Alright, so before I get into the details about this hack, I have to make sort of a little explanation about the different types of tires out there so you understand what I'm talking about. Most people are aware of winter tires, summer tires, and all-season tires. But most of the world doesn't even know that there's another category of tires called all-weather tires. And this is what's really important to know about for this conversation today. So, little background story. Dedicated winter tires obviously are the best for the winter. Those are going to give you the most amount of grip both when you're starting, stopping, and cornering. And they're going to help out with the longevity of the tire because the compound is designed specifically for the really, really cold temperatures. Summer tires are obvious. Those are obviously designed for helping you out in a really nice climate. If you're in a warm area, it doesn't get a lot of really cold temperatures and it's relatively dry, summer tires are the best bet for that. And that's why you always see them on performance cars, because they will offer the maximum amount of grip in the warm temperatures. The other one that most people are familiar with and comes on most cars are all-seasons. Now, all-seasons are supposed to be a bit of a blend between summers, winters, and something in between. But what you have to realize is all-season tires are technically designed more for the warmer temperatures and less so for the cold ones. This is really designed for people who live in a country that, maybe you experience some fall, you get some spring, but majority of the year is going to be, we'll call it summer and generally nice weather. You're not getting into the negative temperatures, you're not getting a lot of snow, you're not getting ice, you're not getting any of that crazy stuff. And that's really the sweet spot for the all-season tires. Where this fourth category of tires comes in is really kind of taking the all seasons but pushing it more towards the winter side. Now, dedicated winter tires are obviously going to be the best for them, but all weather tires give you a unique advantage if you live somewhere where it's relatively cold most of the time and you want something that's going to really help you out with, we'll call it the winter weather, but you also have to deal with some nice summer and warm weather. And the crazy thing about these all-weather tires is they are classified as technically winter tires. And so from your insurance perspective, you have the ability to claim this as dedicated winter tires. And so your insurance company will give you the discount if it's available for having winter tires if you've bought all-weather tires. And the best thing about that really is that now you can buy one set of tires instead of having your all seasons or your summers and then a dedicated winter set. Now you've got the ability to get one set of tires that covers you all year round, predominantly more for the winter, but it also gives you the benefit of saving the money from your insurance. So it's a really cool thing. A lot of people don't even know they exist. They are really awesome tires. And again, they're designed predominantly for the winter temperatures. So they're a little bit better than if you bought just all seasons and use those for the winter. Now that I got that out of the way, I did want to say these all seasons and all weather tires, they're kind of like one size fit all clothing. And the reason why this is important to remember is it's not really going to be great for any one thing. So if you haven't watched my last video, that goes into a lot of detail as to why it's really, really important to get a dedicated winter tire set. But for those of you that really don't want to spend the money on a full set of tires just for the winter, these all-weather tires are probably the best solution for you if you live in a climate where there's colder temperatures, you get snow, you get ice, you get that sleet, and you really want to have relatively good performance in the winter and you can save money. So for example, my car insurance company, I've called them up and I've asked them about this, and we get a 5% discount with our car insurance if we have dedicated winter tires. And so if I had these all-weather tires, technically that would be classified as winter tires. It would all check out legally, and that would be a really great way for me to have one set of tires and not have to swap between both and still get my 5% discount. Now again, this isn't legal advice. I am not an expert on all things insurance related, but it's something that I found out to be true in my case and is something that could potentially work for you. always consult your insurance company just to make sure it all checks out. But because these all-weather tires have the snowflake on them, that gives you the ability to then use them in the winter and to classify them as winter tires. So I hope this helps. I'm really making these videos to help share some of the great things that I've learned over life. And hopefully this is helpful for you too. And if you can save some money for it, that's great. If it really helps you in other ways, that's amazing too. So feel free to share this with somebody that you think would really, really value from this. And I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Oh, and by the way, before I sign off, I promise this is going to be the last tire video for a while. So for those of you that aren't really interested in the tire stuff, the next video is going to be a little different, and I'm excited to share it with you. So with that said, thank you so much again for tuning into this video. Really appreciate all of your support, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week.